So today I thought I'd go through some of my summer favourites with you guys. So stay tuned to see my favourite books, fashion, beauty items and some miscellaneous to make sure you get everything you need. Or some recommendations for the last couple of weeks of summer. So the first category, probably one of my favourite categories, is books. So this is actually a part of a series. It's the Powerless trilogy and I have been reading this for a while. So you guys may have seen a while back that I started Powerless, and my god, I absolutely love this book. This was actually a 5-star read for me. I fell in love with it. Next we have the little, I guess this is the novella, A Powerless Story of Powerful. So I don't want to give it too much away, but this is about Adina, and we would have met Adina in the first book, and honestly, heartbreaking is the only word that I can really think of, especially if you know the end of Powerless. You'll know why Powerful is so heartbreaking. And now we have Reckless. So Reckless came out not too long ago, and it starts as the first book ends. And honestly, so far I'm not finished. I'm about a quarter of the way through. I'm enjoying it. For me, I think it's giving more, it's building into the next book rather than it being like the wow, but it is really good so far and I'm excited that it's back. I do really love this trilogy and I'm really liking these books so far. Some of my favourite reads. So these are the first ones that I have been reading this summer. Next we have one of my more recent reads, which you guys, if you are on Book Talk, you would have seen this. This is a Callie Hart story called Quicksilver, and I have read that on my Kindle. This looks like this. So I'll pop a picture of Quicksilver by Callie Hart on the screen, but this is the book that I've literally just read, and my god, honestly, it's one of my favourite reads. Again, another 5-star read for me, which is quite shocking. I haven't had a 5-star read in a while, and I've got, I think, 2 in this whole little book category, so I'm very surprised at that. But it is book 1, and book 2 is, I don't know when the next book is coming out actually. Book 1 in the Fae and Alchemy series. Essentially, it is a take on that sort of Fae world building, and there is a lot of world building in it, and you really immerse yourself and get stuck into the world. Really can't wait for the next book in the series. Honestly, it's so good and I highly recommend Quicksilver. And lastly, I have the Chestnut Spring series, which I have been reading. I started the Chestnut Spring series a while ago. I read Flawless by Elsie Silver a while ago, and if I'm honest, it wasn't my favourite read. It was decent. I think I gave it about a 3-star, but there was nothing that gripping about it. I really liked the dynamic of the book and how it's kind of like on a ranch and very like country, cute little town, small vibes, but nothing really came to me. However, I did read it in winter, so I feel like that also could have played a part in it. And as much as I thought it was a good read with the small town vibes, I think winter wasn't the time for me to start the series. So I kind of put it on pause and came back to it, and that's what I did. So I read book 2, Heartless, and my god, I was blown away. At the moment, that is by far my favourite of the series. I gave that, I think, a 4.75, so nearly a 5-star. That might move as I go up in the series because I have got 2 more books left to read in the series. But I absolutely love Heartless. I love Kate and Willow's relationship, and Luke is so cute. But yes, I think that's definitely my favourite. And I have just finished Powerless by Elsie Silver. That book is about Jasper and Sloane. That is also a good book. It wasn't my favourite in the series. I preferred it to Flawless. I think it was better than Flawless personally. I do like Rat. I think Rat and Summer's relationship is good, and I did like it. I think maybe I need to give it a reread once I've sort of been through the series and sort of circle back to it.
For some reason my mic decided to stop working. I have no idea why, but I was on to my last book, and my last book is Just for the Summer, and honestly it is just such a sweet love story. I absolutely love this book, and I think it's perfect for a summer read. If you guys haven't read it yet, we are still in summer, so do still read it. Definitely would recommend it. I gave it a 4.75, which just shows you how much I really love the book. It was full of like fierce humour, and just the way it all came together was just absolutely beautiful. I absolutely really enjoyed this. I was reading this on the beach and at the pool. I just think it is the perfect summer read. If you guys haven't checked that out, I highly recommend. Again, don't want to give it too much away, but definitely go check out that book. That is all the books I have in my book category, and those are all my summer reads. So now let's move on to fashion, which is the next category, and I've got some great bits to show you. So I suppose we're going to start off with accessories, and I'm going to start off with these two here. These are both from, I think these are both from TikTok Shop actually. No, these are from Amazon and these are from TikTok Shop. So these are an older purchase. I got them a few months ago, but they are just the perfect sunglasses for summer. They are a tortoiseshell, like a light tortoiseshell, and they have a pretty good lens, and they just look like this. I absolutely love these because I needed some pairs of sunglasses that the lenses weren't too dark, and a lot of the sunglasses we get, and even these, can be a little bit dark. I don't like too dark of a lens. It doesn't work with my eyes. I really can't see that well without them, let alone with sunglasses on. Now I do love some of my designer sunglasses. I have a pair from Prada and I have another pair from, I want to say Chloe, but I can't remember, and they're just lovely. I do love them, but I wanted some pairs that I could wear to the beach and the pool, and I wouldn't mind getting lost or missing, especially when I was going to like the Kylie concert and stuff like that. So I picked these up. I absolutely love this shape. I just think it's such a classic, like classy shape, and they just sit on the face so well, and I absolutely love these. And I wanted a sort of lighter pair, but then I also got myself this darker pair, which is from TikTok Shop. I'm sure you guys would have seen these. I absolutely love these. These are of course a different shape. They are black and gold, and I absolutely love them. Again, the lenses are dark, but they're more cool toned, and it's actually a lot easier to see through them in comparison to some of the other ones I have. If a lens is too dark, I think it's my contact lenses, or it could be just because I'm blind, I cannot see that well, but these are absolutely fine. And also I can kind of see through the bottom as well, which I think is good for when you're looking down and walking, like if you're going down steps, because it's easier to see. But I absolutely love these two. I just, again, think they look timeless, classy, and they just really up your style. And I think getting sunglasses that aren't too expensive but also do the job is perfect, not only to spruce up your style, but also because if these go missing, I'm not going to be as upset as my nicer pairs. So I absolutely love these, and these will both love this summer. Next, I'm going to go on to another accessory, which is belts. So I've got three here to show you. So first I'm going to go with the classic black skinny belt with the gold hardware. So this is from Primark. Of course, I love Primark belts. I just think they're great because you have so many sizing and they just fit so nicely. But this is just a thin black belt, and she has had so much use throughout the summer. I absolutely love this belt. Now it does have the tan on the inside, but it is not double-sided, which I did think it was at the beginning, but it's not. But it is a very well-loved belt, and it's just the perfect size and style for the summer. Next, I'm going to go in with the other little belt I have. So this is a really cute little beige belt, which you guys might have seen in my Shein haul, and this is just perfect for the summer, especially for me because I went to Charleston, which is in South Carolina in the US, and this is just a little buckle belt. It is so cute, and it just has that little southernness to it, but it also is more of a modern fashion piece. And I absolutely love this belt. I wore it so much when I was out there, and honestly I've had a lot of use for it here as well. I love these little belts. I just think they're so cute. They spruce up an outfit and just give that really nice country feel to your look. But yeah, absolutely love this. And next is also a belt from Shein. Again, you would have seen this in my haul, and I have got so much use out of this as well. But these belts have been immensely popular. I'm sure you guys would have seen them all over social media, and I got this one from Shein and I absolutely loved it. It really wasn't that expensive, and I honestly bought it because I wanted to try it out. I wanted to try sort of a new style, and I was not disappointed. I love the detailing on this. I just think it's such a beautiful belt, and again, it kind of gives me that summer country feel. I really like this belt, and I really like the design of these. If you guys haven't tried these belts, I'd highly recommend. I do think a belt can just spruce up an outfit. It adds so much. And I've really fallen in love with using belts recently. I think I've really realised how much of a difference they really can make, and so I picked up some good ones, and those have been the ones that I've been using recently. Next, I'm going on to a piece by Hollister, and this is the adjustable rise skirt. Essentially it is a tiered white flowy maxi skirt. I will insert a picture with me wearing this skirt, but I have actually fallen in love with it. It is one of my most worn items of the summer. It is just so beautiful. It is so flowing, and it just looks so beautiful on. It's really flattering, and it's just perfect for the summer white skirts, honestly, you can't beat them. They look timeless, they look effortless, and they look so put together, even if you're just chucking on a top with it. I actually have lived in that and loved that this summer, and I just don't think you can beat a beautiful flowy white skirt. Sticking with bottoms, I'm going to go on to these. These are from the Love to Lounge Primark collection, but I don't wear them as pajamas, I wear them as trousers. Again, I will insert a picture of them, but they are just some blue and white striped trousers, and I'm actually obsessed with them. They are a little bit on the bigger side, they're slightly baggy fit because that's what I wanted, but they are just so beautiful. Again, I have lived in these this summer. I've either been in these, those, or shorts, and I'm obsessed. I just think they're so flattering, they're so cute, and again, they just look really put together. They give you that clean girl aesthetic without you having to really put a lot of effort into your outfit, and I've got a lot of wear out of these this summer. Next is graphic tees, I assume. So I have got another one that I want to show you, but she is in the wash, but she is also from Shein, and I have gotten a lot of use out of her. I will pop a picture in. I also have this Arizona top that I'm wearing at the minute, which I've got a lot of use out of. This is actually from Old Navy, I believe. I think it's from Old Navy. I will double check and pop on the screen, but I'm absolutely loving the graphic tees. So this one is from Shein, as well as the Martini one. This one is the cowboy shirt, which I got a lot of use out of course, in America, but she is so cute. I absolutely love little white shirts or any color shirts that has a little bit of detail on. I just think they're so cute for the summer. A little baby tee, and I absolutely love this. She is so cute, and I wore this in Savannah, and I love my outfit. I actually wore it with the skirt and one of the belts, and I think t-shirts like this are really great in the summer. And lastly, I guess, would be jewelry. So the one piece that I really wanted to show you is the one I'm wearing right now. So this is from Gorgiana. I'll put the name here. You can't actually get this in the UK, but you can buy it online. It's just you have to pay for international shipping. So you first of all will buy the chain, and then you sort of make it your own. So these are the charms I got. I got an R, I got a Cancer, which is my zodiac sign, and this middle one is actually from Only for the Charleston store, and it's this really cute little palm tree. Let me zoom you guys in. So this is the necklace. It just looks like this, and I absolutely love it. It's so cute. You can shower in this, you can go in the sea in this, in the pool, and you'll have no issues. I absolutely love this. It's so cute, and it also has the cute little back as well. It looks like this. I'm just obsessed with this necklace. So my friend Stella, who I was visiting, and her sister, and I think even her mum, all had these necklaces, and I was like, I need one, I'm obsessed. So I went and got one, and these are the charms I picked out. But the people in the store were lovely, and I really loved my experience shopping there. The pieces are beautiful, and they are so well made. I haven't had any issues, and I have swum in the sea, showered, and the pool, and I've had no tarnishing, no greenness, nothing. I absolutely love this, and I have not taken it off since. That is all the fashion stuff. Now let's move on to the beauty. So in the makeup category, I've kind of split it up into face, lips, and eyes, because those are predominantly where the products are. So first I'm going to go into one that was actually a gift, and this was from Stella. So this is the Tarte Hydrating Primer. This is the Base Tape Hydrating Primer, and it is honestly so good. Now I don't think you can get this in the UK yet, or if they are bringing it out to the UK, I'm not sure. Honestly, I absolutely love this primer. Now don't get me wrong, I still love my Refi primer, but this is also just so good. I've been loving using this, and she bought me this for my birthday / graduation, which is really sweet of her. I absolutely have been loving using this primer. It is so lovely, it smells amazing, and I've just been obsessed with this. So next is a foundation. Now you could put this in a high-end bottle, and I would not think it was e.l.f. But this is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. It is a medium buildable coverage, long-lasting foundation, and can you tell I'm obsessed because I have two. I have two shades. I have 20 and 22, and this is more my shade at the moment, and then this it's probably gonna still be too tan for me in the winter because I'm a pale girl in the winter. These are by far some of my all-time favorite foundations. I just don't think you can go wrong with them. Truly, it's some incredible foundations for a great price, and you just can't beat them. But honestly, I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I've been using them all summer. They are a little bit more on the fuller coverage side. However, the less you apply, obviously the less coverage you're gonna get, and you can make it a light weight foundation. Like, it doesn't feel like you've got a lot of coverage on, and you can really sheer it out if needs must. But I love these, highly recommend trying these out if you want a good soft glam foundation. Next, I'm not going to open it because she broke, and we're not going to talk about it because I also bought myself a new one in the wrong shade. So I have got that one on now, the wrong shade. Let me know what you think. Does it look too dark? I'm trying to see if I can make it work, so I've really bought it. But yes, so the only thing I would say is I dropped this on the floor and she smashed to smithereens. And when I say she smashed, I mean she really smashed. So that is something to keep in mind with this product. However, I'm obsessed with it. So this is the NYX Butter Melt Bronzer, and I have this one in All Buttered Up, which is shade 2. And I'm actually obsessed with this bronzer. I just think it's so beautiful on the skin, and I really love the warmth it gives. As you can see, I've got on the slightly warmer one now, but I just think it just gives you a really lovely summer bronze, which I'm still clinging onto until probably mid-September, because I want to be bronzed, I want to be glowy, and this really does it. Now, the only thing I would say is you need to really know how to work with the product. It is not a product that you want to be swiping about on your face, because it will come out patchy. You want to really place it and then build it up. It is not one that you can just, because it is pigmented. She's very pigmented. So that is why if you have had this product and you are struggling a little bit with it, it's because it's so pigmented and you're really just you need to really work with the product. But once you get it to work for you, it's just flawless, it's beautiful. And a little tip for you, if you're applying it and you just apply way too much, go in with a beauty blender and just really pat that in, let it melt into the skin, and it really will. But I do really enjoy this product, but you do need to really work with it, is the only thing I would say. And don't drop it on the floor, because you will say goodbye to it. The last product, and probably one of my favorites, is the She Flushed Double Take Cream and Powder Blush by Patrick Ta. Now, I have been wanting to try this for the longest time, but it's kind of difficult to get your hands on Patrick Ta in this country, because a lot of times it's sold out because it's only sold online, and it's also a lot more expensive here than it is there. And I got the shade She's Flushed. Now, I do like that it comes with this little lid, because it stops you from like cross-contaminating or getting your powder and your blush on the same brush. But I absolutely love this shade. I want every single shade of this blush, and I want all the bronzers. I want a bronzer, I want the foundation, I want it all, because I'm obsessed with Patrick Ta. He's one of my favorite makeup artists. But this is She Is Flushed, and I use it all the time. She is one of my all-time favorite go-to blushes. I have her on right now, and I'm just obsessed. I do use his technique as well with going in with the powder and then the cream, and I just think it makes it look so beautiful on the skin, and I'm obsessed with this blush. I do want to try every single shade, but I only have this one for now. Hopefully I'll be getting my hands on some more, but I'm trying not to buy too much makeup that I will not wear, which every shade of this blush I probably won't wear. So I really need to like look at them, narrow down, and be like, do I really need it? Usually my answer is yes with makeup, but I need to make sure I'm using it. So yes, I'm obsessed with this. I really recommend the Patrick Ta blushes, but make sure you're getting a shade that works for you, because obviously you get different skin tones, work with different ones. If you're a similar skin tone to me, She's Flushed is beautiful, but just make sure it works for you. Maybe go out and test them if you can. If you're in the US or you're in a Sephora, you can't test them in the UK Sephora as far as I'm aware. But yes, I absolutely love this, and 10 out of 10 would recommend. Next, I'm going to go on to eyes, because it's literally just the two of these, and they are both from Essence. So first is the Call Me Queen Dramatic False Lash Effect Mascara, and then I also have the Lash Princess Waterproof False Lash Effect Mascara. Now, these mascaras are so good. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my Miss Refy, but something about these mascaras, game changing as well. They just work so well for my lashes, and I'm actually obsessed. Also, so cheap. You can't really get Essence in the UK anymore. You used to be able to get it in Wilko, but you can't anymore because Wilko is no longer. But I really like these. I think they are so good, so affordable, and if you can get your hands on them, 10 out of 10 recommend. I would only say that these would be slightly better than the Refy because of the price, but they are equally just as good. I put them all as my top 3. None of them in my opinion are better than the other, but if you're looking for a more affordable, these are so good. I slightly think I prefer this one if I want more of a dramatic effect, but for an everyday I think this one is also great. Now on to the last category, and probably the products I have the most of, is lips. So if you did not know this about me, I am a lip girl through and through. So I have a few products to show you of my favorites for the summer. Some of these are all-time favorites, but I couldn't not include them because they have been tried and tested and tried and used this summer. So for lip liners, I've got 2. I've got, of course, my Rare Beauty in Gifted, and honestly this is just such a lovely shade. I wear it a lot. It is one of my all-time favorite lip liners. I really do like the Rare Beauty lip liners. I think I've had 3 or 4 now, and honestly they're just so good. This is by far my favorite shade. Next we have the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in Natural. Now this is an oldie but a goodie, and I recently picked her up again, and she is just the perfect pink for the summer. So I have been leaning towards more pinks this summer. I have just really been trying to embrace that sort of pink lip, and this has really been helping me do that. I love the NYX lip pencils, again really well priced and just really good quality. But these are the 2 lip liners that I have been loving this summer. Next we're going to go on to these 2 because these are more of a lip balm rather than a lip gloss, which the other ones are. So this is the Naturium Photo Glow Lip Balm in Chai, and I have used this for a while. You guys would have seen it in a few videos, and I do use it a lot, but she is just a classic. I absolutely love her, and she is great for days I'm just running to the beach or the pool and I want a bit of colour. And then I also have the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint in Toast. Again, this one I think is a little bit more pigmented, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think it's a little, I don't know, I think they're actually quite similar, but it is just such a beautiful shade, so nourishing, and I absolutely love both of them. This one, as you might be able to tell, is more opaque and just a little bit more glowy, but both of them are beautiful shades, and I do absolutely love these, and I think they are perfect for summer. And then lastly we have all the lip glasses or lip glosses. So of course I have my Tarte Marajuka Juicy Lip Plump in the shade Primrose. I really want to get this in a few other shades, to be honest, because I absolutely love this. This was the perfect pinky shade for the summer. It's just this one on the end, but I do really want to try some of the other shades from the Tarte Marajuka line because I really love these. I think they're perfect. You just pump it up and go for your bag. They're brilliant, and they also have a little bit of a tingle because they have that lip plump, which I thoroughly enjoy. I do enjoy, but if you don't like lip plumping, you will not like this. Speaking of lip plumping, I'm going to go on with the next one, which is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream, Plumping Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Dolly. I actually have had Dolly before, and I absolutely loved it. Again, it is a really lovely Barbie pink almost. I was going to get White Russian because if you guys have watched Sam Nicole's YouTube videos, she used to use White Russian all the time and it just looks so good on her. I tried it on and it was not for me, so I got Dolly instead. It's just this baby pink at the back, and I've actually really been loving using this shade. I use it a lot this summer, and I've been using it a lot recently actually. I've been throwing this one on and throwing it in my bag, and I'm absolutely obsessed with these lip products. I do really enjoy using the Buxom lip products. I always have. They are a little bit harder to get your hands on in the UK, but I do really love them. Speaking with the pink theme, I actually got this the same day as the Buxom. This is the Morphe Drip Glass Glaze High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Polished Peach. I also got my mum one of these. These are really opaque glosses. Like, they have a lot of pigment in, and I just think they are absolutely beautiful. They are like a glass glaze, as the name says, for the lips. So that's just this one up here. I absolutely love this one also. I think it looks great with a darker lip liner underneath. I don't just wear this one on its own because I don't think it suits me just like this, but it is beautiful and I absolutely love it. And again, it's kind of bringing me into using more of those pinky tones this summer. And then last, I actually picked this up before I went on holiday. This is the MAC lip gloss in the shade Spiked. So I picked this up because I didn't have a lip product and I was going to meet some friends and I just couldn't not have a lip product. Now this is actually completely different from, well, I wouldn't say completely different, but it's just not a summer shade. But I have really been loving this at the moment. So it is just this one here. It is slightly more of a matte finish than the others. It's very nourishing and very creamy, but it hasn't got that like high shine as the rest of them do. And I absolutely love this. It does have a nice shimmer to it, but it's not like as glazy and glowy as the others, and I really enjoy using this shade. I just think it's a beautiful shade, and I think in the winter and the fall she will be used a lot more. But I do enjoy pairing this and this together. I think together they make a perfect combination. So that is all my makeup summer favorites. I'm absolutely obsessed with these products at the moment. But now let's move on to the last category, which is miscellaneous. I have a few miscellaneous pieces over here which you have been able to see a little bit throughout the video. So first we're going to go on to technology. So the first thing I want to show you is, I don't know what you call this, a little thingamajig, I have no idea, but essentially you can convert the SD cards onto your phone, and that has been amazing help with using these. So this is really cool. You can get it off TikTok shop for like £3-4. Love them, really good. However, it is the old iPhone port, not the new one. Make sure you're getting that right. But next is my technology pieces. So I jumped on the trend of using my digital camera as well as a camcorder, and I got some beautiful footage for my vlogs. So you guys hopefully would have seen my vlogs by now, my Charleston and New York vlogs. I took a lot of pictures on this, and I also did some videos on both of them, but predominantly this. So this is a camcorder that I got off Amazon. I will leave the link in the description, but I absolutely love this camcorder. It is so cute. It is very compact for a camcorder, which I like, so I can just shove it in my bag, and I think the quality is really good. The night shooting is a little bit difficult on here. It does say that it does night shots, but I do think it's just the quality is a little bit grainy. But it is a camcorder, and so I wasn't expecting it to be incredible, but I absolutely love this. I love the footage, and I just love the feel of how it made all the videos look. I thoroughly enjoyed using this, and I do like just filming little bits here and then to sort of create really cute little videos. I'm obsessed with this, and I think I'll be incorporating using it in a few of my vlogs, especially for shots that are in the park or anything that just gives that sort of authentic film-like vibe. I really like using this. So this is from TikTok shop, and this is the little digital camera, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Let's take a picture. Some of the pictures I got with my little digital camera I'm actually obsessed with. Let me show you some of them. But I just absolutely love having this on holiday. I love taking pictures in it. It just really made my holiday, because I have all these really cute pictures from my digital camera which just really remind me of my holiday and give that really cute homely holiday vibe, and I absolutely just love this. I will be using it all the time, and I have been all summer, and I really just have been loving using my digital camera at the moment. Next I'm going to go on to a product that saved my skin on the airplane, and that is the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. I used this on every plane that I went on this summer, and it took us 2 planes to get there and 2 planes back, so 4 planes. And honestly it just saved my skin, so I am obsessed with this. This is the mini size of it, and honestly I really don't think you need the bigger size. Like, I really haven't used that much, and I also use this as just a mask sometimes as well. I started using it when my skin was really burnt. Your girl went to Charleston and she's not built for the UV down there, but when my face was really burnt I used this, and it was perfect. It was so good, and I actually love this, and I'd highly recommend trying this out if you haven't already. Next is actually a body product, but is another thing that I'm so obsessed with. This is the EOS Evolution of Smooth, which I had no idea that is what EOS stood for, won't lie. But this is the Shea Butter 24-hour moisture body lotion in vanilla cashmere, and my god, this is the best smelling moisturizer I have ever used. It is so good. Honestly, this gives my Sol de Janeiro a run for its money. So not only is it cheaper and bigger, but it smells just as good. I'm obsessed with it. So this is a 7 nourishing oils and butters moisturizer. It is soothing for dry skin, and it is also natural shea. It is made for sensitive skin, and honestly it is just such a beautiful moisturizer. Not only is it smelling incredible, but it's lightweight and it leaves your skin really soft and smooth. It is, I believe, cruelty-free, yep, and sustainable shea. I'm obsessed. It just smells so good. It's so yummy. I love vanilla as well. Vanilla is one of my favorite scents. Speaking of scents, I'm moving on to the last two things in the video, which are perfumes. So I'm going to start with this one because this I got by my birthday. So this is the Glossier Eau de Parfum in the 50ml. I'm just looking at how much is left of it. It's actually not that much left, but I really love this perfume. It's a little bit more of a floral powdery scent, and I feel like it has a little bit more sweetness on my skin tone. Again, this actually smells different on everyone. I've got it on now, and I'd say it's a little bit more of a flowery sweet rather than more powdery, but some people it smells a little bit more powdery fresh on. But I do really love and enjoy this perfume. I think it's a really great perfume if you haven't tried it. But when I was in America, I picked up another one, and I think this is actually one of my all-time favorite perfumes. So this is by a brand that I haven't really heard of before. It's called Finery, and the perfume that I picked up is the New Rouge Eau de Parfum, and I believe again it's in this is 60ml. And I'm actually obsessed with this perfume. I'm already nearly halfway. I don't know if you can see that, but my god, it is so good. It is a little bit spicy, a little bit vanilla-y. It almost smells a little bit oody and warm, but it also just has that sweet, almost vanilla-iness. It has a slight woodiness to it as well. But my god, I'm obsessed. Like, I was in the shop and I smelled it and I was like, oh my god, I am obsessed with this perfume. And I actually got my friend and her boyfriend to smell it, and they were both like, that actually smells of you. Like, if I think of you as a smell, it would be this. And I was like, well then I've got to get it, haven't I? And my god, I'm obsessed with it. It's such a good perfume. I'm actually obsessed. It's one of my all-time favorite scents, and I'm not using it every day anymore because I'm already halfway through, and I'm begging my roommate to bring some back with her. But I'm obsessed with this perfume. Honestly, it's so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. And the other fragrances from the same line were really good, and I just picked this up in Target, so yes, absolutely love this. So those are the things that have really stood out to me recently and have become my summer favorite. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your summer favorites down below, or if you have tried any of these products, let me know down below what your thoughts are. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.